Good evening, everybody. Bonsoir tout le monde. And welcome to tonight's Let's Play and Narrate. Tonight we are going through Runo, which is free, available and free on Steam as well as itch.io. Links to both are in the description below. Runo was developed by runogame and published by Srsface Studios. It's released July 5th, 2021. Here's a quick about this game. So Runo is a walking simulator about dear memories. D-E-A-R, not D-E-E-R. A walking simulator about dear memories, overcoming obstacles, and finding your path. Runo tells an original story about forgotten past and mysteries. At an age-old family cottage in rural Finland, lost myths, tales, and ancient lore comes to life. On a night of Midsummer's Eve, something stirs the calm scene. What is going on at the cottage? So Runo is largely inspired by the Finnish national epic Kalevala and other folklore sources. So this will be quite an interesting treat for us tonight. Once again, Runo is available online at Steam as well as itch.io. Let's get into it. I am liking this white, I would assume, raven. No one has been to the family cottage since Grandma passed away. After everything that has happened, perhaps coming here is a fresh start. I hear a bus leaving, but it's an invisible wall. Invisible wall. Okay, well. Ooh, that frame rate dropped. Oh. Got a text from Dad. Happy Midsummer. Remember to take the right at the junction. I know, Dad. I've been here before. Oh, I can just use my mice wheel. Thanks, where are you and Mum again? It's been years since I have last visited the cottage, but it's not like I would forget. Let's use this one. And of course it's using a Nokia. Nice. I remember when we walked this road, Grandma and I. Press J to read the journal. Okay. Old Cottage Road. Mukiti. Many Finns have a strong emotional connection with the road that leads to their cottage, often linked to pleasant childhood memories and summer holidays spent away from the mundane. The cottage road signals the beginning of relaxation. I remember when I last walked this dirt road. From here, I would run barefoot straight into the lake. Ah, I'm too old now. I've wanted to come here for so long. Something has kept me away. Hearing the birds and the wind in the trees makes me hopeful. Slowly, I feel my shoulders falling back. Still, the ache in my chest lingers. I can almost see the cottage. Oops, my camera phone. Whoa! Since when does this old school Nokia have a camera? What? Okay, sure. How does it look? It looks it looks like old school Nokia screen. That's great. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna use too much of it. Okay. Hey, there's the bird. Oh, okay, space is to jump. Oh, see a Volkswagen. Old school Beetle over here. Moki 2020. Okay, I gotta open up this first and then... Cool. Alright. Well, I'll put the phone away. So the Kalevala is the Finnish folklore about the creation story. So it's kind of like their version of the creation story and everything. I haven't had a chance to really go through it at all in terms of educating myself, but okay, gotta get down here safely. Oh, where did those words go? Oh, there's a wood cabin up ahead, or cottage up ahead. Got a text from Dad saying, "Keep an eye out for Grandma's journal. We couldn't find it last fall, but no sweat. If you don't find it, she had a knack for hiding stuff." Of course, I hope I find it sooner or later. It will turn up eventually. Relax, Dad. I need to reach the cottage first. Yeah, Dad's got no chill, yo. Of course. When Grandma passed away, it shook something in me. I needed to be here tonight. Let's pick up all these dopes. I almost hit my dad with one of these. He wasn't too happy about that. So we can only pick up a dart one at a time. How accurate is it? It's not quite on the dot. Grandpa was so good at this. Grandma knew gamers like secrets. Yep. That we do. That we do. Welcome to the stream tonight. Alright. That's enough darts for now. Need to head to this cottage or walk to the lake. I probably shouldn't do this. Can I open doors? I can. It's a sauna. Maybe later. I think that's a hint to tell me to not go there yet. Waves hitting the pier. Wind rustling in the trees. The lake feels inviting. Geronimo! Oh, can actually see in there. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Alright, gotta climb back out. No? Yes? Nope. Yeah, yes, I'm walking out. A small shed for your business. There's a drawing here. Creepy. Ooh. Okay, what does the journal say? Thank you for the lurk. Have a good evening. The outhouse. We see. I remember when my small hands could hardly reach the cottage front door handle. Pushing the creaky door open and smelling the fresh night air. I always felt like somebody was watching me on the gloomy pathway to the outhouse. If the moonlight was just right, the blueberry bushes and the ferns swaying in the night breeze would reveal a small sparkling gaze within their roots. It would disappear as soon as you turned your head towards it. Never be afraid of the forest, Grandma said. I imagined the pine and birch trees growing a protective canopy over me, and I, the brave explorer, would dive into the silent summer night. The odd engraving on the outhouse door looked scary, but felt protective. As a child, I imagined that if I could reach the outhouse from the cottage fast enough, the darkness would not catch me. I wish I could do the same now. Yeah, let's not open this toilet. Whoa, okay, cool. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can crouch, huh. Alright, put the logs back. Or not. How did I get up here? Okay. It's locked. Where was the key? Okay. Not in the, I'm gonna put the doormat back. Ooh. Cousin Tono's old drawing of the area still exists. Okay. Good to know. Oh, that was a very strong throw. Oh, got a text. Oh, I forgot to tell you that the keys are still in the usual place. Alright, hidden in the pile of logs. Okay, so we have to go back to the logs then. That's great. That back. Oh. I feel like I should pick up the map and put it back. Leave no trace. Alright. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, that was creepy. It's broad daylight and I think this log was playing tricks on my mind just now. Oh, okay, I see it. Oop. 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 Keys. There we go. Time to go inside and take a nap. Whoa. Finally here. Summer cottage. Kesamuki. A summer cottage in Finland is called a muki. Most of Finns have access to one, Mokis are often on purpose less equipped with modern commodities such as plumbing or electricity, and are close to forests, lakes, or the sea. Moki is a place for relaxation and spending time with family. Family-owned Mokis have usually been around for many generations and are filled with precious memorabilia. Some peace and quiet, finally. The last few weeks on Srface's sofa really got the best of me. I'm lucky to have a family that cares, even if they drive me mad. When the whole family was here, only a handful of us had room to sleep inside. We kids were appointed tents, spending the entire night fighting off mosquitoes. Honestly, that might have still been the best time of my life. Those carefree summers, listening to the humming night forest, rattling of the tent fabric, and sharing whispers and giggles with cousins. Sometimes my cousins would tell ghost stories, and then everyone would lay stone cold awake inside their sleeping bags. I was going to take you here and recount the most gruesome stories to you. I know you would have liked that. Oh boy. Maybe that's a hint of things to come. Calendar. Fixed date. There we go. Calendar set to Johannes. Midsummer, Johannes. Midsummer is the astronomical middle of the year, close to the summer solstice. The festivities in Finland include spending time with friends and family, burning bonfires, or building a maypole in the archipelago area. Midsummer jubilees originate from folk beliefs of commemorating the deity of weather, Ukko. Ukko? The fest was to ensure fertility and good crops for the coming year. Later, Christianity placed the birth of John the Baptist on the date, from which Johannes, the Finnish word for midsummer, originates. No one has been here since last fall. No wonder the place is a bit dusty. It's understandable that Dad and Aunt Srfa didn't want to come here on this day. Midsummer's Eve was special to Grandma. She decorated the front door with young birch trees on each side. She would oversee the tidying of the cottage, delegating tasks to us grandkids. We would of course start goofing around as soon as she turned her back. Later in the evening, while the grown-ups were enjoying dinner, we kids would play the wooden block game and try to beat Grandpa's high score. You could sense the smell of fresh new potatoes, butter and dill, herring and spirits coming from the cottage. To us kids, Midsummer Night was almost also magical, and we would sometimes attempt casting spells. Pick 7 flowers and place them under your pillow, and you'll dream of your future partner, Mom explained. Nowadays, midsummer means spending the night with loved ones. We were planning to be here tonight, together. But it's better this way. We? Who is we? Oh my. Can I open this fridge? I hope nothing crawls out of here. That'd be scary. Cookbook. There's a really good recipe for traditional beer in here. Ooh, tell me more. Traditional beer. Sati. Midsummer Sati recipe. Crushed grains of Sati malts. Rye malts for color. A few small branches of juniper for filtering and taste. Fresh yeast. That's something I think many of us could be able to try. It looked like they were having so much fun. One evening, my dad and Grandpa were enjoying cups of sati on the beach as the sun was setting. I think I was a kid back then, looking curiously at their sluggish mannerisms through the porch fence. Their voices were rising with each cup, and laughter became louder. They looked like they became stronger with every drink. Suddenly they were on their feet, wrestling and wobbling towards the bushes. They looked like they were hugging and patting one another on their cheeks and head. Grandma rushed to the porch and quickly ushered me inside. While sitting under the kitchen counter, I heard a splash and another, then silence. Grandma brought me a glass of black currant juice, stroked my hair, and said, "You are safe here." Maybe they weren't hugging and patting one another on their cheeks and head. Uh-oh. Alright, let's turn the lights on. Can't tell. Why is it still here? What do you mean? Can't tell. The 2,000-year-old wooden string instrument is known all around the Baltic Sea area. In the Finnish national epic Kalevala, compiled by Elias Lönnrot during the 1800th century, the hero Väinämöinen, oh my, Väinämöinen. I'm gonna have to look up how this is pronounced afterwards. Makes a cantel out of the jawbones of the northern pike. Their initials are still visible on the wooden sideboard. I guess no one dared to take the instrument back to the city before winter came. After Grandpa passed away, Grandma played by the lake at dusk. As she played, there would be no echo on the lake. Everything stood still, silently listening. Come to think of it, even the wind had calmed in the treetops. I remember slowly walking to the porch and leaning against the beams listening to her. I could hear a soundless cry as she sat at the end of the pier. Is a snow lantern photo? A photo of the first snow from many winters ago. We made a snow lantern to keep the darkness out, as Grandma put it. Ah, nothing beats old-fashioned Finnish schlager. This was Grandma's favorite chair. It's a magpie. Grandma taxidermied this bird after Grandpa shot it. That is a big magpie. Wow. And we're back. Or not really. Or maybe we are. Yes, yep, we are back. Well, we had a blue screen of death happen right as we were explaining magpies. Might be a little bit of a conspiracy by the magpies. Maybe something is afloat. But we will we'll get back into it. I have a feeling we might be all the way at the beginning again. But that is okay. If you are just joining us right now, we are going through a game called Runo, which is based on Finnish folklore, the Kalevala, which is kind of a creation story. And yeah, so after everything that has happened, perhaps coming here is a fresh start. Happy Midsummer! Remember to take the right at the junction. I know that, Dad. I've been here before. I remember when we walked this road, Grandma and I. Okay, and press space to jump. Yeah, Runo is available on itch.io as well as Steam. It's free, and the links are available in the description. Keep an eye out for Grandma's journal. We couldn't find it last fall, but no sweat if you don't find it. She had a knack for hiding stuff. Of course, I hope that I find it sooner or later. When Grandma passed away, it shook something in me. I needed to be here tonight. Ooh, that was really bad. I'm like point blank. How am I? Oh boy. Oh well. Okay. Anyway, we will try to get going as much as we can. Oh, computer almost just stuttered. Okay, I remember that we have to get the keys, which are hidden at the logs. Ah! Yeah, I still can't get over that. Okay, so turn on the light switch. We'll fix the calendar. It's no longer Sisku. It's Keseku. Johannes. Okay. We'll pick up the cookbook for the recipe. Oh, it's really dark here. Oh, here's a light switch. Ah, I can see now. Oh, okay. If I jump up, I can actually jump up here. Oh, oh, oh. Making a mess with all the paper rolls. Okay, well, let's not waste any energy. Turn off the light. We'll look at the Cantele. Cantel. Cantele. So now here's that recipe for traditional beer, sati. Once again, midsummer sati recipe consists of crushed grains of sati malts, rye malts for color, a few small branches of juniper for filtering and taste, and fresh yeast. And like last time, let's turn on the radio. Wonder if I can reproduce the crash. Let's do that. It'd be funny if I can. So I'm gonna get up while the song's playing. I'm gonna inspect or examine the magpie. Grandma taxidermied this bird after Grandpa shot it. Magpie. Haraka. The magpie, pika pika, pika pika, has many beliefs in Finnish folklore. Usually it is the bearer of misfortune and bad news. However, sometimes to see the bird is a sought-after omen. Its lively and up-spirited habitus are preferred qualities in a person. One summer, the magpies were going crazy. Every morning, you'd wake up to their crows. I could hardly get any sleep. Finally, Grandpa fetched his shotgun and took care of it. He put one of the loudmouths, as he called them, on the wall to remind us how nature needs to be tamed. We never knew why the birds were so riled up then. Come to think of it, that summer we also had some odd fish wash ashore. The bogey-eyed perch seemed okay, but their scales would shine in tones of bright purple. When I mentioned this to Grandma, she hurried me away from the kitchen and continued baking something. She wouldn't let us take the rowing boat further out than the pier that summer, especially not near the big rock in the distance. Ooh. Bulgy-eyed perch. Could be an omen. Tapestry textile. This image on the rug. Rigi. A long tufted tapestry dating as far back as to the Viking times. The ornamented textile style is unique to Finnish tradition and later as revived folk art. Still hanging! When I was little, the images on the rug fueled my imagination in the night. No wonder, as they were the source of Grandma's bedtime stories. Of times that were, and times never past, as she would introduce them. It was important to her to tell the same tales over and over again, which I would not really understand. The same themes about the lake, the birds, and Midsummer Night would always be present. As I grew older, I gradually lost interest in her stories. Well. You lost interest in her stories. Imagine. Scary things happened. Let's jump on this bed. I'm pretty sure there's something to get up there eventually. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a nap. Welcome, traveler. You are finally awake. Oh my. Ooh, the movement is really dreamy. Oh, okay. We need you down here. Darkness has taken root. And I need better dreams. What do you mean? What do you mean? We need you to come back. Make haste. I don't think I'm needed anywhere. Come back where? Follow me to Alanin, the realm of dreams beneath worlds. If this is a dream, why do I feel restless? What's there? What's in Alanin? Dark roots are taking over. Take the sapling down before it's too late. Roots? What do you mean? Darkness is covering all ground and reaching for the skies. It must be stopped. You have the strength of Vaki. You are more powerful than you dare to remember. I don't feel like I know myself anymore. Let me wake up. Now! I am waiting for you underneath it all. You will know what to do when the time comes. Got a text message saying, "Please come back. I'm sure we can work it out. I miss you. Don't spend midsummers alone. Please don't make it any harder than it is." Oh, radio's still playing. All right. Nice. Well, where am I gonna go now? Oh, got another text. Got a text from Dad saying, "We are tasting herring and spirits. Hey, remember to heat up the sauna." Of course, I'll get the red bucket. Oh, red bucket, okay. Who do you take me for? Sauna will make me feel better. Thanks, Dad. Of course. Alright. He's right. Time to get some wood and fill up the water bucket. Where is the water bucket? Let's find out. As long as there's not a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. What's around here? Nothing. I've walked the perimeter outside and everything looks good so far, so I'm not going to keep on looking around there. I have a feeling the bucket is in the sauna, so let's open the door. Woohoo! The old sauna makes me wonder. Sauna. The Finnish sauna is a small house or room for bathing and enjoying the warmth and steam emitting from a stove. A traditional sauna is heated up by wood, but nowadays town apartments use electricity. A good temperature for the sauna is approximately 70 to 90 degrees Celsius. Inside the sauna, water from a bucket or kiulu is thrown on the hot stones. The modern Finnish sauna dates back hundreds of years, and the oldest form of Finnish saunas, covered earth pits, date to the Bronze Age. As a center for socializing and health benefits, the sauna has many important functions as well as folk tales to share. Sometimes it was believed that small gnomes lived in saunas or other houses. Gnomes took care of buildings and belongings, but if they were left ungratified, gnomes would do their mischief. If you hear banging from the stove, it is a sauna gnome saying hello. The old sauna makes me think about how important it has been. Grandma was born in a sauna. I guess not this one, but back in rural Finnish Kajala, where saunas were central to people's lives. As a young girl, she moved to central Finland and later met Grandpa in the same village where they lived. Maybe it was love at first sight. Huh, what would I know of that? I'm always left with the short end of the stick. I should heat up the sauna soon. Some peace and quiet is what I need. This is the only place where I can hear my thoughts. Alright, oh, and we've got a... what does this say? Sauna instructions. Get a bucket of water, get wooden logs, and light the fire inside. Okay, I can do that. I won't touch the sauna ladle. I'll open the hatch. Throw in some wood. Should I fill up the bucket first? Sure, why not? Get some lake water. Fill the bucket. My cousin often told a tale about a woman in the lake who lured children to their doom. It's so stupid now. Well, I don't know. Grandma seemed Grandma seemed a little spooked when that bulgy-eyed perch washed up ashore. Whoa, what is that? I swear there's something over there. Hello? Okay, guess not. Alright, let's focus at the task at hand. I will not run off into the woods. Into the unknown. Alright, put some wood into the fire. I bet you can't beat my record on the wooden block game. Next time, we duel. I remember Grandpa making it years ago. Let's get all sentimental. Let's see what he says. I put the phone away. Close the hatch. Okay, send me a... Sorry for spamming. You just enjoy yourself. I missed my dad as a boy, even when he was around. No one was the same after the war. Grandpa did his best. All I need is to be with my own thoughts. Thanks for the support, Dad. Just keep yourself hydrated. With water, Dad. Getting snarky, eh? Okay. Here's the first one. Okay. Alright. Well, let's close the door. There seems to be some weird texture that's just coming into the... Or not? Okay. Oh, no, there is. Oh, okay, those are embers, not a... Alright, let's get this ladle. Hello, hello? Wonder if I have to get more logs, or do I pick up this ladle? Come on. I wonder. Maybe I do need to get some more logs. Let's try that. That should be enough logs. Stanley Parable. I have not played the Stanley Parable yet. Here it is some nice puzzles and story as well, right? Water, wood, and fire. I've got the fire. I don't feel like I should be able to stand in the coals. This is way too close to the coals. Ah! I wonder if the bucket glitched. Oh. Where'd it go? Oh, I can walk inside. Oh my goodness, why am I able to walk inside the oven? This is I don't think I should be able to do this. Okay, I'll throw that here. And I pull the logs out. Oh! Okay, maybe it doesn't need more wood. Okay, logs, come back here. Yeah, I'll put this over here. I wonder. Sauna demands a high price. Oh, Unity physics. What is happening? Let's see. Is there something over there that I can get? It wanted me to play the stick game. Okay. Okay, well, let's read the journal entry. Wooden block game. Polki. This game is a classic Finnish summer pastime. Players throw a stick towards wooden blocks placed in a triangle and try to hit as many blocks as one can, or hit just a block with the highest number written on it. The player with the most points wins. I used to love this game, but no one could beat Grandpa's high score. I guess he added some embellishment to his points every year, just like his fishing stories. I better try playing while I'm waiting for the sauna to heat up. Despite Grandpa being a caring man, he taught tough love. His generation went through changes we can't even imagine now. War times, societal depressions, and the changing world. He and Grandma built their home and family from scratch, though the cottage had always been there. Grandma once mentioned that ever since Grandpa visited her family's summer place for the first time, nothing managed to keep him away. Grandpa sometimes joked about his old ball and chain, though not referring to Grandma, but his attachment to the cottage. He used to walk around with a handheld puko knife on his belt with a fierce face, like he was ready to take on any threat coming from the lake or forest. Taming nature, he said, when he asked about the puko. Or puko. I heard that during his last years, Grandpa became more and more convinced that something was seriously after him at the cottage. In the end, Dad and Aunt Srfa had to find him more suitable facilities. He lasted a few months. Then we had the funeral. Grandma wasn't the same afterwards. Okay. How many rounds do I go for? I might have to read those instructions again. Let's see. Hit as many blocks as one can, or just hit the block with the highest number. Alright. 12, go. The new stove heats the sauna up fast. I bet it's ready. Sure thing. I burned my toe on the old one as a kid. Grandpa put a resin wrap around it. Remember? Remember? Or question mark, remember? Sure thing. And Why not? Huh? We'll use the Nokia camera phone, which doesn't really exist. How do those numbers look? Wow, that looks absolutely amazing. Okay, cool. Ah. Ah. Whoa, I just stood on that block and it just like exploded into the air. Oh, oh, that one's gone. Where'd it go? Oh, well. Okay, back to the sauna. Whoa. Bro. Alright, throw some water on the sauna. I kept thinking about that bird from the dream. Drink some beer. Throw some water. Drink some beer. Throw some water. Drink some beer. Uh-oh. Teleportation! Drink some beer. It used to visit my dreams as a kid all the time. Oh, it's not the first time we've met with that bird, okay? Drink some beer. Whoa, whoa, what the? How did I get back in here? Some water? Visiting the cottage is certainly stirring up some old memories. Oh, that's a nice scenery. Like a shot. There. Nice. Nice. A teleporting beer, yeah. Oh, I think... Yeah, I can't get out of the chair, so I must drink this beer. That's not a bad approach, I guess, you know? Being in the cottage, drinking a beer. Oh, got another text from Dad. Remember, this is a magical night. Here's a midsummer's night spell. Run around the cottage naked 7 times, and you will find love again. Might as well try. Thanks, Dad. On my way. There goes my towel, Dad. You're too superstitious, Dad, even if you found Mom that way. Oh, that is funny. Alright, well, since Dad is so encouraging about it, here goes. I'm on my way. Oh boy. Oh, for real, alright. I don't think I should look down. No, can't see legs, can't see anything. Haha. I drink some beer first? Nope, can't. Just run. Gotta run around the cottage, right? 7 times. Oh, hello, bird. I must have had a few beers too many. Maybe instead of running around a cottage, just chase the bird. Where is that weird bird going? I feel a bit drunk. Should I be taking the boat? Well, according to the boating license, usually should not be drinking and sailing. Whoa, 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 that's too close to the rock. Alright, bro. Oh, what is that? Okay. Mysterious rock painting. Examine. I definitely haven't seen this here before. Oh boy. Thought for a moment we were gonna be a Doom guy. Whoa, don't steal my Nokia phone. Hey, 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 hey. Oh boy. What just happened? Where am I? I need to get to dry land. Yeah, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto. I have a feeling if I touch the water, that monster is gonna get me. Ooh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's scary. Woohoo! Woo! Alright. What's this doing here? It looks broken. Oh. Puts away some of the water. Nice. This way I don't have to get all creeped out by that thing that is in there. Cool. Alright, nice. Oh no, okay. It's just one thing at a time. That's fine. Where am I going? Oh, okay, this way. Towards the bird or just towards nothingness? I'm sure there's something over there. Why not? Let's see what's over there. It sounds scary. Ah! Nope, nothing there. Mistakes were made. Oh, okay, cool. How far does it go? Ah! Okay. Don't fall into the water. Oh boy. I think we found what's haunting Grandpa. Yes! Oh, computer just stuttered. What was that thing in the water? It's a good question. Water demon. Naki. A creature from folklore living in the water, sometimes portrayed as a beautiful woman that transforms into an ugly creature when approached. Naki is believed to snatch children and take them underwater. It is said that throwing rocks into the water and calling the creature will protect you from harm. Sounds a little counterintuitive, but okay. My heart is racing. What was that thing? Its sound in my ears is making my skin crawl. Those pale, thin hands. Inhuman. This place. That creature with its wet, flowing hair. Why does this all seem so familiar yet foreign? I mean, clearly, I'm going insane. But the scent, these sounds, this forest, I've been here before, haven't I? The mist here feels cold. Just like the mist back at the cottage on the day I saved Cousin Tono from drowning. He had been laying under the pier for a while before I pulled him out. I was shaking. I managed to call for Grandma. She came running down to the rushes and cut her bare legs in the reeds. She grabbed onto my younger cousin and threw him on the ground. I remember falling beside her as I watched her try to bring air back into his lungs. She held him tight and sang a melody I had never heard before. He was fine the next day. All this time I had thought it was just shock that had made me see blood on Grandma's dress and claw marks on Tauno's arms. I'm not so sure anymore. Ooh. I got some of those tinglies just now. What is this? Oh, it's a cantel string. Oh, it just attached itself to the cantel. Cantel strings. Phew. I made it across the water without getting pulled under, thanks to this instrument. A broken cantel that's missing most of its strings. The cantel seems to have Grandma used to play. Wonder what it would sound like if I made it whole again. Maybe then it could be strong. Maybe then it could be strong enough to get me out of here. Grandma could make the forest and lake silent when she played. Surely that wasn't a coincidence. I have a feeling there are more strings to be found in this place. Ooh, wait, where did my cantel go? Maybe I shouldn't walk in the dark. Maybe I should stay on the path and walk towards that tree. What is all that sound? Ah! Is this the tree from my dream? Oh, there's fire all the way down there. Almost makes me think of Yggdrasil. You do not belong here. I sense there is no Vaki in you. There must be a way to destroy this tree. I need to search this place for answers. Oh, how about this room? Oh, okay. How about this room? Nope. Ooh, okay. The bird spews lies. All is well here. Okay, buddy. See how I reach the skies? I will never let you leave. Hit him one more time. Even your grandma could not beat me. Your broken cantel is useless. Don't you talk about my grandma that way. I have nothing left to say to you. May the forest swallow you whole. You know what? I think I'm going to walk towards this passageway, which is lit up. That seems like a safe thing to do. And then bam! I will probably get pounced by something. Ooh, magpie. Well, I see you. It should be safe. Lead the way. Okay. Where are you going? You're flying away. Where you flying to? Whoa, okay. And then there's a bucket, and there are glowing purple things over there. What's over here? Let's see. Oh, man. Okay. I heard some stuff like rustle around. Jar of hops. Ooh, I can make beer. Alright, cool. Sacrificial stone. Oh, bring ingredients like hops. Am I making beer? There go the hops. I need to find 3 more, okay? Oh my. Let's go back to the Great Stone. Izotami. The Great Oak is considered sacred in many traditions. In the Finnish epic Kalevala, a tree grows so enormous that it binds together the earth and sky. A humble man finally succeeds to chop down the tree, setting free the skies and thus finishing the creation of the world. In Finnish ancient folklore, the great oak is regarded as a connection between the sky and the earth, and its bark is durable like iron. The one who defeats the tree receives infinite luck in life, love, and magic. That a canopy overshadows everything in sight. This is what the bird was talking about. I need to help. Maybe this cantel could work against that dark tree. Back when Grandma played, the forest stood still. She controlled the trees. I need to learn how to play. If I help out here, I may find a way back home. Even though it feels weird, even wanting to go back when you have no one waiting for you. I feel more lost than ever. What if I pluck the wrong strings and just make things worse? Buddy, we are stuck in some sort of shadow realm. I don't think things can really get... Wow, they can probably get worse. Cupstone. Kupikavi. A cupstone, or sacrificial stone, is a large stone or a part of a bigger rock that has several cup-shaped carved dents. These man-made formations are thought to be a place of worship. People have placed grains or milk in the cups in exchange for luck or fruitful harvests. Sometimes cupstones are found near fields and crops. Rainwater gathered in the cups was considered to have healing powers. Looks familiar. I have seen similar patterns on another stone at the cottage neighbor's field. We played around there as kids, secretly, afraid of being spotted. I remember stroking the dents on the rock and coming to the conclusion that they must have been caused by dinosaurs' teeth. When I told Grandma, she sharply looked at me and told me not to mess with the stone. Being here brings up memories I thought I had forgotten. One day, when Grandma had errands with the neighbors, I snuck out in secret and zigzagged behind tree trunks following her. As she reached the field, I hid behind some hay in a nearby ditch. She stepped in front of the stone and took a bottle of sati out of her woven basket. Sati is traditional beer. We'll keep that in mind. She held it against the sun and began to pour its contents on the stone, muttering words under her breath. It was not liquid pouring from the bottle. Oh. Small gray snakes with yellow temples crawled from the bottle mouth onto the stone cups. The snakes started to evaporate into steam. Grandma stood calmly as it faded away. Suddenly, she glanced over her shoulder in the direction I was sitting. Her eyes had a yellowish gleam, but as soon as she blinked, the same caring green eyes reappeared. She picked up her basket and began to make her way back to the cottage with a tiny smirk on her face. When I went to see the stone, the cups were empty. I feel a closeness towards this place. Whether it's a memory or even something inherited, I'm not afraid. Okay, it almost sounds like Grandma was a bit of a druid. Osmotar, mason of beer, maker of sati, took beads of barley, heads of hops, blades of soft grass, poured floral nectar on top. So she placed all to boil, unfiltered golden brew. It's a beer recipe. We're gonna make some beer. Okay, well, let's see. Is there anything inside here? Oh, yes. We need to slide inside. Hello, Grandma, is it you? No answer. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be Grandma in this realm. Seems kind of Don't open the outhouse. Don't open the outhouse. Don't open the outhouse. I'm gonna go back and open the outhouse. Alright. Sacrificial stone. Here's the nectar. Where are the last two? We need blade of grass and beads of barley and blades of soft grass. Those are the two things that we need. Alright, let's go to this outhouse. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I must do it! Oh, that's kind of scary. Even though it's just a tree. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this cantal is like a weapon, so if something comes at me, I'm just going to play sweet music to it. Those look like eggs or snowballs. It's a snowball, okay. Oh wow, those physics were exceptionally bad. Where are these snowballs going? Okay, there we go. Oops, don't want to do that. This place reminds me of Grandma's old tales. Alanin. Alanin is a place underneath our reality. Time and space do not matter, as ancient forces echo and offer guidance in this place of eons. Alanin can teach us about the darker sides of ourselves and reveal hidden truths. I am beginning to understand. They're coming back to me. And it's all coming back to me. The stories Grandma told. It has been ages. I thought I forgot. Now the tales seem to have become reality. Tales about a world with strange hues in the night sky. Mythical creatures and forests underneath. A place of wonders and terrors. She told us cousins that there is nothing to fear from her bedtime stories. Gloomy swamps are filled with lucky hidden treasures, and old dark cottages are reminders of warm homes and fond memories. Grandma said that Alanin was a frightful place only for those who let it be one. You only face the terrors that your mind can conjure, she said. Damn it, how do I conjure myself out of here? Come to think of it, she was clearly preparing us for something. Yes, she may have been. Yep, in terms of being a limp-wristed character, can't really throw that accurately. Even darts, they just, point blank, could not hit the bull's eye. Alright, we'll put, blades of grass sprinkled. One more to go. That was the beads of barley. Beads of barley. We might have to go back. But go back where? Maybe up here. Get that cantel ready. wonder if I'm missing something. Is there another thing in here? What happens if I throw all these snowballs? What happens if I take the bottom snowballs? They float! They're just floating in the sky. Alright. Okay, where to? Can I get through here? Oh, I probably have to jump over that log. Ah, okay. It's these rocks that are making those creepy sounds. Okay, let's jump over here. Get that cantel ready. Get over here, Jar. Get over here. Giant's kettle. Hiden kirnu. Giant's kettle, or Hiden kirnu in Finnish, the churn of Hisi, is a large pothole in solid rock formed during the Ice Age. Hisi refers to many things in Finnish mythology. It is a sacred place or a location where people come to interact with the unknown. Hisi is also a creature or a group of creatures that resembles trolls. Don't you know where we are? Trust me, Cousin Tauno said once when we were exploring the forest. We came across a large hole in the ground filled with water. Tadpoles were swimming near the rock walls and green moss decorated the edges. The mirror surface was shining slowly in the siloed sunlight. I got on my knees and peered down. As I looked up, I saw no trace of Tauno. He had pranked me into the forest and vanished. I stared at my reflection in the water, oddly craving to look deeper into the hole. I began to sway. Suddenly, I found myself in the water, sinking deeper into the pool, quickly hitting the dark bottom. I was running out of air when a scaly, fish-like arm grabbed me and pushed me to the surface. I managed to drag myself over the edge again, panting and coughing. Somehow, I wandered back to the house. Cousin Tauno wasn't allowed in the cottage that night. We never talked about it again. Oh. Alright. So something saved me as a younger child. Oh my. That's the barley adder. That's all of them. Ugh. Ooh, wow. Sati. Drink. Ooh. This drink, I feel more in tune with the cantel. Alright, let's read this journal. Mana. Ooh, Vaki. In Finnish folklore, Vaki indicates life force or stamina. Vaki may also mean magical abilities, folk, or spirits. Sometimes the word is translated to English as mana. Magical objects such as bear teeth or dew gathered during Midsummer's Night might possess powerful Vaki. The dark liquid is radiating warmth inside my chest. I feel it running through my fingertips. I know what to do with the cantel. I must use force lightning. Psh. As long as the instrument is whole, I'll know how to play. The fire will be no match for me now. The tree, oh my goodness, the tree will be no match for me now. The stars are showing me the way. The correct music of light and play. That's how Grandma would describe her cantel music coming to her when sitting in the forest. Sounds and tunes would appear on their own when the timing was right. She would take a sip of sati and begin to harmonize with the chiming of the wind among tree branches. Oh snap. Okay, maybe I need to... Kaboom! Alright. So, the... Oh, okay, the sati rune is illuminated now. I guess when I complete the rest of the strings of the cantel, this will also light up. But for now, we will shoot the rune. Grandma got high in the forest. Not just the forest, everywhere. I have nothing left to say to you. May the forest swallow you whole. Alright, well, I guess I'm going this way. This tree actually reminds me a lot of the same tree in Critical Role, the animation on Amazon Prime. Okay, what is that? That fire. It looks dangerous. Oh, these flames feel familiar. Will-o-wisps. Ah, that sounds familiar actually. Vervatulet. Will-o-wisps are usually eerie flickering lights on swamp surfaces when seen from far away. They are believed to glow near hidden treasures, especially around Midsummer's Eve. Some stories talk about mistreated children and their souls as the origin of will-o-wisps. Others say that it is just swamp gas. Well, that was anticlimactic. These terrifying sounds bring back a memory I have pushed aside. As a child, I had this recurring nightmare. In the dream, it's just after dark, and a flickering light catches my eye at the edge of the forest surrounding the cottage. Despite all the warnings about going out alone at night, I feel a pull, a curiosity towards the shine coming from between the marsh and rocks. The forest is drawing me in. I push through the branches, ignoring how they scrape my shoulders. As I get closer to the light source, there's a deafening cry, like a child in agony, so piercing it makes me tear up. Small, tiny hands reach out from the now visible blue flames. Before I know it, the flames begin to latch onto me. I can't escape anymore. The icy burn spreads quickly, binding my limbs like flaming vines. I'm freezing and burning at the same time. Suddenly, I hear the sound of a cantel in the distance, and a gust of wind rushes into the flames, setting me free. A loud shriek, and silence. I fall to my side on the ground. Tired and in shock, I look at the starry sky above me and see a bright bird flying over the dark treetops. Strangely, it makes me feel so safe that I don't even want to answer the worried calls coming from the cottage. I would always wake up on the bedroom floor. Right now, recalling this dream, it feels as tangible as a memory? I can't even tell what's real anymore. Yeah, it sounds like very similarly, these will-o-wisps. Oh, and there's Grandpa's beetle all the way in the background. Alright, feels like I gotta... Oh, no, that's a cantel string. Alright, got another one. your voices. I don't like it. No, thank you. Old car. Huh, is this Grandpa's old car? Yes, it is. Grandpa's Beetle. That's Grandpa's old Beetle. Or like another version of it. Grandpa was always hammering away on it. This one looks totally busted. Like he never worked on it at all. I don't even know when it all fell apart. I was like that car. Unfinished. Not knowing exactly what was missing in me. I'm beginning to remember bits and pieces of the past. The good and the bad. If only I could get out of here and fix how I left things with you. Well, guess that's enough of examining the old car. Let's head to those will-o-wisps. Yeah, if only every instrument could fix itself like that. Oh, okay. I guess magical instruments have a perk in terms of fixing itself. What is this sensation I'm feeling? Feeling the power level rising over 9,000. Oh, those screams in the background are very creepy. Oh, it's my phone. This is my phone? Still intact. Well, yes, of course, it's presumably a Nokia. Cell phone in Alanin. Alright, it really is my phone. Still intact, but has no signal in this place. I can make out a text. Your concerned words. I'm beginning to see everything more clearly. Something about this place is making me remember. My eyes are now open. Life takes you on winding roads. It is not your fault that I did not hear you. Throw? Why would I throw the phone away? Come on. Alright, let's examine it before we throw it away. This model does appear to be, I think this is 3880? No, 5880? Nokia 30 or 3650? Let's see. Googling it right. Nope, that's not a that's not a 3650 for sure. 3880. Yeah, this is a 38 kind of, not really. It was a 3860. Anyway, this model was particularly, it is pretty sturdy. It's pretty good. Nokias back then were very solid, great battery life. Yeah, they got the job done. They got the job done. All right, well, let's throw this into the will-o-wisps. Actually, why not? Because we can. See what happens. Okay. Well, if I walk close enough, what happens? Ooh. Okay, that was a really bad throw. Where did that phone go? That phone just... Nope, it's out of here. It's gone. Or maybe it went into the fire. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it had a very good battery life. Oh, okay, this is a fire puzzle. Ah, all right. There we go. Where did the phone go? I threw it into the fire. Oh well. Alright. I think, okay, 2 more strings. With each string added, I feel more whole. Oh no, now we need 2 more. Okay. More fire, more flames. Nice. Oh, almost there. Alright. Let's get that last one and then we're gonna head over to that maze, I guess. That's the last of the strings. Somehow, I feel whole again. Nice. Alright, well. Ah! Is this the same spiral shape I've seen before? Oh, what is it? Jatuli maze. Jatulin Tarha. The Jatuli maze or garden is a round stone symbol found in Finnish archipelago areas. The symbol or maze tradition is shared also elsewhere in Scandinavia and Europe and can be dated far back in history. Some say the European maze is for capturing demons. There are a few of these kind of mazes in Toronto. There's one at the... oh, what was it called? It's a hospital over at Don, on the Don Valley, right by the Don River, right by Riverdale. And then there was also one in High Park, and I believe there's also at least one other one somewhere else in Toronto. But there's a plaque kind of describing what it is as and what you should be doing or meditating on as you walk through it. Some say the European maze is for capturing demons. Well, good to know. When I was young, Grandma once took me to see a stone garden like this. She told me that it was an old gateway, a relic from a better time. She often decorated her home back in the city with small rock gardens like these. I'll be able to leave this place soon, she would say, even more so after Grandpa passed away. Maybe she was trying to build a way out, as crazy as it sounds? The stone spiral is very similar to the bright symbol at the rock where my boat went over. Maybe Grandma was right in calling the garden a gateway. Should I step in? I have nothing to lose at this point. I can hear her humming in my ears. The stone might react to the cantel I'm carrying around. Well, why not? Let's do this thing. Run, 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 run. Ugh. As I'm running through this stone maze, I'm just hearing all these, like, voices scream out. I'm like, no thank you. Alright, so I've got the cantel all the way up. That's glowing. I've got the satir or sati. I drank the sati. Let's go back to this rune. Boom. What you saying? Uh-oh. Boss mode. How do I dodge? How do I roll? How do I do all three? Oh, okay. Oops. I messed that up. Oops. I misclicked. Oops. That's right. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, the tree. It's breaking. Oh, wow. Whoa! Slow motion. Are those souls? Are those people? Oh, no. It's just bark. It's just bark. It's just bark. I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually people, though. Wow, this is, okay, if I run into the bark, it just... The game... The tree... Evil tree's defeated by Simon Says. Okay, so depending on how I move my mouse, the those particles disappear. So maybe it's like the moon or something like that. Anyway, it's a nice chill jam though. Oh. Okay, there's a symbol. Maybe I should have just walked towards the symbol. Well, that wasn't obvious for me at all. Alright. It has opened the next path to the next phase. Stage 2. And the grass is just popping in now. Hey, alright. Running after my magpie friend now. The Pika Pika? Pika Pika? Ooh, water. Yeah, I don't think I should jump in there, but... Why not? YOLO! That's exactly what I needed to do. Okay, great. Good to know. Can you hear it? This is your Cantel. I remember now. I'm trying to, but it's hard. Yeah, sure, I'll just... Why can't I go up? I have to... Okay. Do you see how the darkness is finally fading? I'm beginning to see the good in my life. I can take on anything. The great oak stood against your hopes and dreams. The horizon is beginning to clear. Your Vaki was restored by wisdoms of the past. Let it guide your choices in the future. Choices? What do you mean? I fear it is too late to change my story. I have a feeling that that's not the decision they wanted at all. Your story is made of your choices. Changing it is up to you when the time comes. Am I truly free to make my own choices? How do I make things right? This is a half Calvinistic question. Does free will truly exist? How do I make things right? Why is the movement so slow? Stories make the past and the present come alive. Look for the final chapter in my journal. Alright. I ended up in the water. Gotta find this journal. Magpie, I got a feeling you can tell me where it is. That was close. I nearly drowned. I better get inside. Well, maybe I should flip this boat first. Or not? Okay.